Men and women express emotions differently, and there are some stereotypes that we could look to where in some situations the woman seems more emotional and the man seems less effusive around those emotions. It doesn't mean that those emotions aren't there, and it doesn't mean that the woman isn't necessarily at times completely able to contain that.
I was grieving outwardly, and I didn't see that from Rod, and I was resentful that he just seemed to be going on normal day life, and here I was trying to adapt everything in the house and adapt my schedule, and he just kept on going, and he didn't seem like he was grieving. It wasn't until later, after we managed to finally have a good talk, that I recognized that we grieve differently, and that was a huge help to our marriage to understand that and to learn to accept that.
So there are sometimes stereotypes, and we can acknowledge those. It isn't always the case. Sometimes we have expectations of stereotypes that in fact don't turn out to be true at all. I think what's really important is acknowledging to both parents the kinds of emotions that arise. They might arise visibly. We might see them in one parent and not the other. It doesn't mean they're not there. So it becomes very important to kind of name all the different kinds of feelings around being sad, being angry, perhaps feeling depressed, feeling anxious, feeling worried, feeling confused, feeling irritated, feeling frustrated. And it might be with each other, it might be with the medical team, it certainly could be with the situation. And being able to sort of lay those all out and begin to learn about how a family does or doesn't express those visibly. That just because, or maybe you can talk about them, but you don't necessarily see somebody feeling them. In other cases, you can witness somebody crying, and it doesn't mean the other parent isn't feeling equally sad.